Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to the Chenese Lewis Show, the number one podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Chenese Lewis. Today is a Monday, May 4th, 2015. Don't forget to like the show's fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/Chenese Lewis Show, on Twitter at Chenese Show, and on Instagram, follow me at Chenese Lewis. Now, we have a very, very special guest today, Marie Denee. Marie Denee is an established and respected voice in plus-size fashion and the creative force behind the Curvy Fashionista. She has been featured in various magazines, including Marie Claire Italian and Russian, Glamour, Black Enterprise, LA Times, and Lucky Magazine, just to name a few. She shares her expertise, wit, and keen sense of style with a vibrant and growing audience and brings a fresh, friendly, and sensible voice, showing women how to rock their curves while educating big brands on what plus-size women really want. Marie Denee has won awards for Top 20 Black Bloggers by Black Enterprise, Best Plus-Size Blog for the Black Web Blog Awards, and Full Figure Fashion Week Best Plus-Size Blog in the industry. Marie Denee has worked with some of the top retailers and brands such as Evans, Nordstrom's, Chevrolet, Hot Look, Maria Rinaldi, Beyond the Rack, Ashley Stewart, City Chic, and others through hosting, consulting, and strategic partnerships. Let's welcome the one and only Marie Denee. Hey, Marie.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. That was a hell of an introduction.
Well, look, you always got something going on. You're doing big things. Now, the first thing I want to ask you, which I know a lot of people are interested in, is why did you move to Atlanta? Because it seems like Los Angeles would be the bigger market where you would want to be. So tell me what was behind that decision.
Well, honestly, it was a faith-based move. I've grown up my whole life in California. Aside from growing up, I graduated high school in California. I finished college, undergrad, and grad school. So whether it was in SoCal or up in the Bay, I've done that. And I'm a military brat, so I'm used to moving and big change, and I hadn't had that in a minute. So knowing that I wanted to do something different, this posed to be a really unique opportunity to kind of, make it work.
Right. So do you think your style and brand is evolving from being in Atlanta?
Yeah, I find that I'm kind of forced to, I'm not forced, I'm kind of growing into that next level, whatever that is. Having a lot of fun, kind of pushing my own limits. My personal style, I normally kind of fall more on the boho side, but now I've been kind of being drawn towards a little bit more of a sharper finish to that.
But and that boho style, I think, is more California girl, too.
That's probably it, too. That's probably it. But, yeah, I mean, plus, because it gets cold out here for real.
Right.
So, it's definitely been a complete change and growth, even just personally, interpersonally, and professionally.
So you didn't have a blogiversary this year. Are you still going to do that event, or are you replacing that with the new things you've introduced?
I'm still planning plan on having my blog anniversary party. I think given the time that I moved and everything going on, the timing just didn't allow for me to plan it properly and know what was going on out here, versus, you know, having the time, knowing the area, knowing my resources, and kind of going from there.
Right, right. So one of the things that you've introduced is coming this month, your first event in Atlanta, and it's called TCFSwim. Now, where did this idea come from?
You know, it was random. I kind of wanted to do something. I kind of wanted to do something swim. I'm like, well, you know, everyone loves seeing new swim. Like, I'm all, when's the last time I've been to a pool party? I'm like, I haven't been to a grown-up pool party in, I think, never. And so
right.
I was like, okay, well, let's have some fun and let's make this work. And so, with the help of Always For Me, City Chic, Becca, etc., Monique C., Rue 107, and Guan by Sharon, like, it's about to happen.
And when you announced the event, it sold out in a day, right?
Yeah, it did.
Was it like a few hours?
I wasn't ready for that. It sold out like, I usually try to be in bed for 10 o'clock. It sold out like right around that time.
Really?
I was like,
so that was just a few hours. It was like, what, 4 or 5 hours it had been up?
Probably around like since like 1 o'clock. So by, you know, a couple of hours it sold out.
That was amazing. And I saw you post that you were going to try to open it to have some more people. Is that still going to happen, or is not? Is this cut off?
We are at capacity.
Did you have all kind of people hit you up saying, please, please, I didn't see it?
Of course. And so, unfortunately, you know, I shared it on all of my social media places where I'm at. And with that being said, like, I just didn't expect it to go that fast.
Right. And, like, you're in a new city, too. You didn't even know how the city would, you know, respond to a different type of event. But you see Atlanta is ready for it.
Obviously.
Now, you mentioned there is a fashion show involved in this event, and the brands that you mentioned are the ones that will be showcasing their swimwear. Now, how did you select the models for the show? Because I didn't see you do a model search.
Yeah, you know, I didn't do a model search at first because I was familiar with a lot of the models already, and with the help of Nikki Lee, who is out here, and Pepper Martin, they helped me, you know, just reach out and touch them. I've seen them walk. Some of them have walked for Full Figure Fashion Week. Some of them are some of our favorites on Instagram and on Facebook. And that's because I wasn't ready to handle a model casting.
Right. That would have been a lot.
Right. And it
so
was
how many models do you have?
We have 10.
Okay. Now, tell me about... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, so, like, the event, you know, just so that people are aware who do have their tickets, it is a ticketed RSVP event. So you can't come at the door and try to get in. It is a RSVP list, but it is a pool party. Like, we're going to be in the water. So come ready to get in the pool. Come ready to actually swim. I'm a swimmer. So, you know, I'm ready to get in the pool. I'm going to have a best dressed contest.
Oh.
Really, like, when do we get a chance to get fancy for the pool?
Right. And what
so,
the winner of this contest, what do they get? Just kudos?
No, I have a little prize for them.
Oh. Okay.
Now you know. You know I'm good for some door prizes.
Right. So, okay, now this is what I want to know. Tell me about your media sponsor, Coco Fab.
Yeah, so Coco Fab, I connected with Sim when I first moved out here, and it was really exciting because they are doing a lot of things, especially like very women go girl type of positivity. Like that's the energy that I receive from them, and in connecting with them, they're based out here. They were down to support, so they're going to be covering video.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so they're going to be doing video, and they're going to also recap for their site.
Nice.
You got to show them we know how to dress, and we have fun at the pool too, boo.
Right, and I like that that blog is not exclusive for plus size women. That's for everybody, and they're still, willing to be a media sponsor for this event. So I think that's really cool.
Thank you. I'm trying to learn from you, boo. I'm trying to learn from you.
Now
what
you what? Say it again.
I said, what would Chenese do?
Stop. So you just introduced a second event, so that means you were working on planning 2 events at the same time, right?
Yeah, I'm a little crazy.
But, I love when things are posted early in advance, so I really like that you really got this second one out there. Tell me the concept behind the TCFStyle Expo.
So I had it right before I moved out here. I had this crazy idea, and then I got scared. I was like, no, that's too. And then, I kind of had to reflect because I know if I told you that I was scared, you would have kicked my behind.
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
Mhm. Because I know, Chenese, you would have said Marie. Now you know that's how you would have said it. And so, I've also realized that a lot of times the things you're most scared of are the things that bring the biggest blessings or the biggest growth opportunities. So for me, I looked at it as that. And so once I put it together, things just really started to kind of fall into place. The challenge, though, was balancing both events planning at the same time.
Right. Well, that's why I asked you, were you still going to do the blogiversary? Because that means next year you would have 3 events going on during the year.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? I never say never. I've learned better. Mm-hmm. And, I've been very, 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 very blessed to have some amazing women helping me with both events. Like, I am no longer an army of one. Like, I have, like I mentioned, Pepper and Nikki, and then I have my cousin who is, like, the political organizer, like, pro. So she's lending her services, and then I also have a new to helping me out is Kim, and so it's just really exciting to see people are like, no, Marie, like, I see the vision, let's roll, let's work.
Good. Everybody needs a good team.
Yeah, it's very humbling. I feel very blessed.
So tell me what this expo is going to look like.
So I wanted my blog to come to life. Like, in my mind, it's like, what if my blog came to life? Like, if you could walk, instead of read about the different designers, you could actually see them and shop them right there. So I kind of took that concept and kind of try to figure out how to apply it in every facet of this expo. And so there's going to be shopping, there's going to be beauty, there's going to be 2 panels, there's going to be a media VIP section, there's going to be drinks because, you know, I love a good glass of wine.
Yeah,
and
I know.
And, you know, there's a lot of different things that we have lined up that we're working on. And so things will start to roll out strategically. So it's kind of really exciting. Really.
Now, will this event be free, or are you selling tickets for this one?
This is a ticketed event.
Okay.
So this one is there will be tickets for sale.
Okay, and I know you are currently seeking brands, designers, and retailers to be a sponsor or a vendor. And if somebody's listening and is interested in doing that, how do they get in touch with you?
So the best bet right now, we just started the TCFStyle Expo Facebook page, because once everything gets set up, I don't want to have someone have like an email sitting and waiting, rather than giving, you know, once everything is up, like the vendor applications, the volunteer information. If you want to be a vendor, if you want to volunteer, those will be coming soon. Right now, we're still working with building our sponsors. So if you want to be a sponsor, you can go ahead and email me right through my blogs page.
Okay, and you said there's a Facebook page already up. Like, will I be able to pull it up right now?
Yes, ma'am.
TCF, I'm pulling up right now for real. Style, all right. And people already liked it. Why I didn't know about this page? Okay, so now it's going to be a fashion show involved in this event as well?
Not at the moment, but things can change. Right now, at first I thought I wanted to, but I was like, no, because I don't want to take away from people actually enjoying, you know, the shopping side of things. Like, this is like really bringing brands offline that you've never had the chance to kind of get up close and personal with.
Wow.
And some, you know, working on putting together some really cool like experiences. So I'm really excited to be able to share like what those are going to be shortly. So the best bet is to stay tuned. Like I said, on my Facebook page, and on Facebook is going to be like the best place to kind of stay in the know. And if you're subscribed to my blog, then you'll also get that information too.
And one of the things I read when you were posting about it is you're going to have panel discussions, and I love a good panel discussion.
Yes, I am, and that information will come soon. I'm just rounding out a couple of different things, and then I will be announcing that as well. So everything is in bits and pieces.
Right. Well, it's just exciting that you're planning and setting the date. That's very excited. I'm very excited.
I've grown up.
Yes. That gives me more reasons to come to Atlanta. I'm excited. So, do you have anything else coming up that we could be on the lookout for? I know you do.
Well, I think that's it for right now. Like, I mean, like, that's all my head can handle at one time. I mean, today I was like going a little, you know, I was having a case of the Mondays. Like, I was feeling a little overwhelmed, and I was just like, okay, let me just step away, or let me go play some Candy Crush to get my mind right. And
Well, I got to say congratulations. You got an award this weekend
yes.
At the lifestyle event. Tell me how that went.
It was what's really interesting and really I feel really humbled is the women who I was honored with. Gwen DeVoe and Rhonda Wilkins and two other women, like, to just be Rhonda and Gwen DeVoe, like, these two women have been there since I started my blog. And to be honored at the same location with them, like, that was, like, kind of surreal. I'm like, really? You want to honor me, like, with them? You know, it's kind of like, wow. It's interesting. It's always interesting when this is your passion, so you're just grinding doing what you love. And so when someone takes time to acknowledge you, it's very like, oh, really? Oh, okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Like it's like, okay, I get it. I see. Wow, like you guys think that this is awesome too. Like I thought I was doing all right, but y'all think it's great. So I'm like, hey. So it's always it's always a humbling and fun and exciting kind of feeling, especially to meet people who have been reading my blog. Like I met this woman who's been reading my blog forever. And, I mean, I turned 7 in December. So she's been following me. She started telling me my whole life. And I was just like, oh, my God, like this is so real. And it was just so, like, I cannot say humble any more times, but that's how I was just grateful.
Well, that's amazing. Well, it's well-deserved. And it looks like you're staying real busy in Atlanta. Atlanta seems to be booming. You seem to be going to a lot of events. There seems to be a lot of plus-size fashion shows in Atlanta. So it looks like...
You know what it is, honey? Both you and I know. Coming from California, everything far away in traffic is a beast. Here...
Right.
There's only traffic in like a little area where I need to go, and that's nothing. I'm like, I could take the streets. So for me, when someone invites me, I'm only like 10 miles outside of downtown Atlanta.
Right.
I'm only
so it's not
10
as stressful.
Miles. Ma'am, I don't have to come and find Chenese and stay the night at her house because, you know, the drive home is ridiculous.
Right.
I'm over here like, oh, you want to stay at my house? You can come stay over here.
Oh, it's in the reverse in Atlanta.
I'm like, oh, you can come stay. I'm like telling people, come on over.
Well, I'm excited that you are happy with your transition to the South. And I'm excited about the swim event. I will be there. I got everything ready. I will be there. I got my swimsuit.
Hey.
And, I mean, now that you told me it's a contest, I might need to add something else to it. I don't know now. But tell us.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I'm really excited. I'm nervous and excited and, you know, really kind of cool. Like, it's going to be really exciting to see, like, the turnout and how much fun everyone has. Like, I'm really here to celebrate and have fun.
Well, I know it's going to be amazing. I always tell you, it's going to be amazing. It's guaranteed to be amazing. So I'm excited to see you flourish in Atlanta and, of course, continue success on everything you do. And tell us your official website and social media pages so we can keep up with everything Marie Denee.
Okay, well, you can find me on Facebook. My blog is the Curvy Fashionista. .com, and you can find me on Facebook at the Curvy Fashionista. You can find me on Twitter at Marie Denee, MarieDenee. I'm on Instagram at the same Marie Denee, and my new Facebook page for my expo is TCFStyle Expo.
Yeah, that I'm just finding about in this interview. Well, I liked it, and I will be keeping up with all the updates. I will be there for sure, and continue success with everything, and keep up the good work, Marie.
Thanks, sis. You know you're like the OG inspiration because I'd be like hearing you in my head when I'm trying to make decisions.
Well, I hope in a good way.
Yeah, look, hello.
Well, you got to get down to Baton Rouge. We're not that far away. We're 8 hours away. So you got to come down here, too.
Driving? 8 hours driving?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Girl, I'll fly.
Well, all right, girl. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you in, what, a week and a half?
2 weeks, well, a little under 2 weeks. You're trying to rush my time.
Okay, well, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, ma'am. I can't wait.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you to my fabulous guest this evening, Marie Denee. If you're in Atlanta, make sure you check out the new Facebook page for TCFStyle Expo to stay up to date with that event. And if you were lucky enough to RSVP for TCFSwim, I will see you there. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like the show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Chenese Lewis Show. I've been your host this evening, Chenese Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be blessed.